I almost screwed up having my mic plugged in. Would have been some sort of sad. But luckily I actually, Jesus, kept an eye on it. Up. Okay. First things first. We're gonna upgrade the good old evil size finally. I don't know yet how exactly we're gonna pull it off. I think the most logical thing we can do is look for the upgrades this weapon needs. Up, which means let's just put this stuff out for now. I know that we need wind and thunder, but what else do we need? We don't need any of the attack, speed and magic power things. We only need thunder, wind, beast, flight and rock. Okay, so if we put... Yeah, okay, we're definitely not gonna put this one in, because it's just a waste of stats. This one would be okay, it gives anti-beast, anti-mage. How about this one? Gives slightly more anti-beast. Doesn't cap out on the front and it gives thunder and wind. Maybe this one actually would be enough on its own. Okay, then we need anti-rock. This is a waste of resources. It would have given anti-rock though. We could just put in a diamond. Doesn't seem like it would be sufficient. I mean, let's just do it this way for now. That way we are guaranteed to at least get some of those upgrades done. We could also just go for this sword because it is quote-unquote cheaper to get. So there's no waste of resources guaranteed pretty much. But we don't get anti-wind and we don't get anti-rock. And we don't get thunder and wind in general. I mean, nothing else remains than just trying. I mean, we don't know exactly what we're looking for anyways. So over-strategizing shouldn't be the best idea here. Okay. I also should have brought a little more supplies. Well, nah, we should be fine. It's the first dungeon. That's the door. I already hate the layout. You can't have all of them, I suppose. Imagine starting the game like first time, and this is the first dungeon they throw at you. I would be so demotivated and like keep on going. Like it's huge long corridors with nothing. Ooh, max durability. We're not gonna run over all of those, by the way. That one was pretty much on accident. We cannot afford bad stats out. Can also not afford getting poisoned, by the way. Maybe we should keep that in mind. Up. Also at the beginning, when I was starting up and doing my volume, stuff like that, I forgot to put my phone down to like an acceptable range. I usually have the stream open on my like right screen and on my left screen, but in case something goes downhill with my PC, I just want to have like the backup where I can just watch from the phone if there's any problems. Yeah, but most of the times it's just like pretty much muted. So yeah. With that being said, the insanely loud sound did scare me a little. I also realized I should step back a little, at least from my mic. Because right now I'm using a different mic setting and it looks like it's a little more sensitive. Hang on, I should just tune it down a little. How about this? Now we are in the yellow area. Okay. Maybe slightly more quiet would do the trick. And a bone key. Let's see. I just had to inhale and exhale just to make sure the mic is actually not picking that up. Yeah. The first dungeon is chill. I can virtually not die. Which makes it a little more easy on me and my brain. I don't have to think about anything, I can just literally run around. Careless as ever. And next floor. Okay. And the evil size is upgraded. Yeah, we're just gonna keep this in. Okay, now we need still thunder and wind, anti-air, and anti-rock. Okay, we're not gonna do this. Can do this. It gives different stats, I guess. I think this one would be a waste. Yeah, no, that's too wasteful for my taste. Just like this one, but I mean, we don't need that one anyways. Ooh, this one would be nice. Ice is the only thing that kinda feels somewhat wasted. Then we need wind. Okay. And we have a lot of basic wind. Do we have a sword that give... I mean, no, we're not using swords anymore. They give too much AD. This should be fine. Even if not, I'm pretty sure that if I put an entire upgrade just wind in this weapon, I'm gonna get the upgrade as well. So all good. Can I stop going the wrong way the door is, by the way? It's the second time already. Up. Nope. I don't take damage, but I don't want to have the animation that I got damage. And tram oil. I mean, there is water in this dungeon. I only have to be careful with the bats. They are the only enemy that can make my life hard here. Because of poison and stuff. Only problem I have with this floor specifically is that it's pretty wide. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the first floor again. And just hope for a good room where I can upgrade. With that being said, I'm also just gonna try to get even more repair powder. Just to make sure we are not gonna run out of that in the next 3 hours. It's gonna be a complete upgrade hell. I am looking forward to it. Anyhow, let's see. we can get some more delicious items from those guys down there. Because if we do, we might have a little more repair powder on our hand. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. And third one. Okay, they didn't drop anything. I mean, wasn't necessary, but would have been nice. Okay. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. I haven't heard this music for like the last 30 hours of streaming, Jesus. Interesting. I was low-key vibing to it. I mean, yeah. And then we're just gonna buy even more feathers of Duran. Because I don't wanna creep through the dungeon, because I ran out of those. Okay. All we need is a good first floor. Because then we can just literally get our weapon completely upgraded in one push. Because these weird shadow enemies give a lot of experience, and they are pretty much easy to kill. And this is a perfect layout. There's literally water right next to the exit of the cart. The map itself looks to be pretty compact. And there's a sword. Not like I need one, but I mean, I take it. Ooh, that could be like one of those infernal axes, or however they were called. Okay, it's not that compact. Whoops. And we get premium chicken. Well, maybe in case I could take 17 times in a row 10 damage down here, maybe it's gonna help. I just remembered that there was like one of the first Dark Cloud streams where I didn't collect quote-unquote clips, where I was also upgrading Zhao's slingshot. And while I was doing that, I got not really soft-locked, but I exited like this passage to the other side, and I was playing like on double the speed, so the enemies immediately blocked the exit, and then I just got perma auto-tagged, which dealt 0 damage, but it was so incredibly annoying. I was getting really angry there. Up. Okay, 3 more enemies, and then we can go to the other side. I mean, it's okay from the layout. Like, the one thing that makes it insanely good is that the question mark and the water thing is right next to each other. I don't want to be like actual complainy pants here. Because that is just almost a perfect dungeon for farming. I'll grab some little water and we go on to the other side. Good sip. Okay, this doesn't look too good, but there's yet again another thing of water. And these guys should do the trick. Yeah. Look at that XP. Maybe I'm just gonna dip on the other side and just not clearing that one at all. Because, I don't know, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna get good chunks of experience here. Okay, we need thunder, wind, and anti-rock. So we're just gonna do this first. Then we're gonna use thunder. And all we need to use is rock. Do I even have anti-rock? Arguably the diamonds. And these ones, but they also gave attack, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Maybe we find something that gives anti... Oh, okay. I was not expecting that. But I'm also not complaining about it. Nice. So maybe we can just juke it with that one out. Would be nice. Because the more gems I save up right at the beginning, the more I have for the next characters. Because sure, I can upgrade most of them with the weapons in general, but gems are just way stronger. That could be an attack thing, or bread. It's bread. Okay, 2 more enemies down there. 1 enemy up here. Okay. Oh no. Thank goodness I don't have a surplus of those. Another ruby. And another sapphire. God damn, was not expecting 2 gems there. I was completely prepared for like garbage, but wow, okay. Well, this side was actually insanely good. Ba-da-da-dum, bum bum, bum bum. Bum bum, bum bum. I could look up the setting, the keybind for like speeding things up. But I mean, I can also just show a little patience. Also, I think I'm just gonna always kill like the enemies that spawn in this room, because they're pretty much free to take. It's not like I'm running through the entire dungeon. Yeah, I'm gonna at least keybind it later. The only problem I have with speeding up is that the sound is incredibly wonky. It's not really enjoyable. I mean, just for like that little passage where you have to wait, it could be okay. Okay. And off we go. 4 more enemies. Bum, ba-da-da-dum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. There was an enemy, I didn't see him. Interesting enough. I think I'm gonna actually start checking more often on like when this weapon is gonna upgrade, because I don't know how it's gonna be called. I kind of forgot. I'm pretty sure it was Heavenly or Dark Cloud, one of those two things. But I mean, we're gonna find out pretty soon, I hope. I mean, I'm pretty sure this weapon already got upgraded twice. Bum 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 dum da 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 dum 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 bum bum. Yeah, now I'm cosplaying the music insanely good, by the way. I mean, I don't know. Today was not too much that happened. Like, the only thing I actually did pretty much was just watching the election. Just, like, I don't know, not even for, like, politics reasons. I just genuinely never watched, like, these election days before. And how they, like, play out. And to not just be, like, the general arrogant boy that never pays attention to that stuff. I convinced myself to just let it run in the back while I'm playing and doing like general stuff. And I have to say, it is really full of like different steps. Like, I don't know, when I tuned in this election, I was pretty sure it's just gonna go like, I don't know, maybe an hour, 2 hours of pretty much boring talk where people do like false promises, stuff like that. But it actually wasn't the case. Like, they went from one place to the other. They started playing like music there, music here. There was like military parades, stuff like that. I was pretty surprised about all the effort that was put into that. But seems that it is actually like quite the tradition to play it out like that. But yeah, I've never watched like actual elections going on. And I'm pretty sure in Europe they are not so huge. Like, there's not that hard of a praise. I mean, everyone does how he likes. Okay. I mean, we're getting somewhere. Boom, boom. Ba-da-da-dum. Dum, dum. Dum, dum. Okay. I think I set it up. If not, I have to like retry. Of course I get it. I don't think I'm gonna bother using an antidote. There's so much water in this entire stage. I can just tank from one water hole to the next. Can take 28 ticks of thingy damage. Of poison damage without a problem. And the ticks aren't that quick. Okay. And on to the next room. That guy dropped money. This guy didn't drop anything. There's our money. Okay. Good. Now we get the loan on top there. I got irritated because I was looking out the window right now. And it's like pitch black, obviously, because it's in the middle of the night. And there was something blinking, and I thought maybe it's like a reflection and something is blinking behind me. But then I realized it's just a plane flying pretty low. So nothing too crazy. It still confused me a little. Okay. And back we go. Wow. We ran so fast that we didn't even take the thingy boo. The regen. Okay. Next transition I'm gonna try using the speed up. Just to make sure it's working. Nope. Nice, not even these guys are dealing damage to me. I was pretty sure like the ghost boys will damage me for like, I don't know, at least 5. But 0 damage is interesting. Okay, and we have the evil size on +6. Okay. We still need thunder, we still need wind, and we need Urok. This gave wind. And magic power, I mean whatever. This gives anti-chest and fire, we don't need this one. This doesn't give wind. This gave holy, right? No, ice. This is definitely fire. And this one was wind, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, we're not doing this. I mean, we could just upgrade everything, do one full rotation up until the moment we only need thunder, go out by 3 units of thunder, and then maybe we are good to go. We can also just do this. Is this anti? No, those thingy boos, garnets. In that way, I'm probably really only needing thingy boo now. How is it called? Thunder. So why not? It's like not the most cost-efficient thing. Also not the most cost-efficient way, but I mean, whatever. We're losing like slight attack and magic damage. It's not gonna be the end of the world. I have so many Statusspheres. Pretty sure I can max out Toan with them alone. And even if that's not the case, I'm pretty sure I can just go on another Statusphere hunt. And I would be good to go. Ah, speed up. it works. Okay, do I use it though? I mean, it would effectively increase my farming speed, while not being too much of a downside. Yeah, you know what? Why not? He just has the zoomies. Why did this one enemy spawn all the way down there? I do not like. Up. And back onto the other side. Dum, ba-da-da-dum, dum, dum, bum, bum. Okay. Neat. Now let's see. We have one more next to the water. And two more on top. And with this clear, we pretty much got an entire level. So I'm pretty sure if I do this another time, I can just upgrade the current material in, and then I just do the same process like 2 or 3 times again. And I should have the Yamty upgrade, which I would use then for Thunder. I would be good to go then. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Laying back. How about that? Extreme damage. While it is on like 6 health. I don't think that's the extreme damage yet. Yeah, I'm not speeding up. I tried, it worked, but I'm not interested. That much time has to be. So if I move the mic on this side, I'm pretty much able to still see the screen, still be loud enough. Only thing I am covering right now is my module where I can change the title of the stream, which I don't need right now, so that's fine. I can just be a lazy boy, easy peasy. Okay. 4 more to go. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be sufficient for the upgrade. And then we just do this 2 or 3 more times. Yeah, should be good. Also, this clicking is making me so incredibly paranoid. But I don't want to waste repair powder. It's so incredibly expensive. Yes. Just like I don't want to waste an antidote. And back to the other side. Okay. Good. And another upgrade going in. Okay, we still need anti-rock, unfortunately. So that plan didn't go through quite the way I expected it to go. Which means I would have to use yet another garnet. Yeah, for now, I just have to leave the dungeon anyways. So I can just go ahead and... Oh, I'm gonna cough up myself once I am in this thingy boo in the passage. Because talking right now is not working out for me. Oh no, my voice. Okay. This should do the trick. Also, I just saw how saying okay did an incredibly red line. How about we go down a little more? This could be fine. I don't want to be too loud. Should still be tolerable. Up. But yeah, we have to like go out anyways to get the upgrade material, like the thunder thingies. So I don't have to like check immediately. Okay. That's the first one. That's the second one. Now we can go on to the other side. And clean out this room as well. Okay. Up. I had to double check something real quick. Now I can speed through the dungeon again. Okay. Ah. You might kite me, but I can still be elusive myself. No problem. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to do this 2 times. 1 time is not gonna be sufficient, unfortunately. Okay. And I got stuck on the corner. Epic. Okay. I am working on getting my throat free. I don't know. It is scratching right now, if that makes any sense in English. It's scratching, it's scratchy. I don't know, something like that. Doesn't feel too good. But maybe I should just drink a little more. Because being slightly hydrated could do the trick here. Okay. We killed some more enemies just to make sure. Maybe now we don't need to do this entire thing twice. Also, I could just technically go on a rampage on the other side. Then I definitely don't have to do this entire process twice. Could be an idea. Up. Nope. First you go, then you go. Okay. Keep on having the rampage. There's the last guy on this side. Now I can clean out the other one. Can still take 10 ticks of damage. 9, 8. I mean, yeah. No way I'm gonna actually die. And I even took my sweet time going from A to B. This one actually dealt damage. Impressive. I mean, I pretty much expected him to do damage. Because if I remember correctly, these guys actually were capable of one-hitting you at the start of the game. Okay. I mean, the weapon is almost completely upgraded. So now all I have to do is just make sure that I get the proper items. But that's not gonna be the problem. I'm pretty sure. You're the first one, you're the second one. Yeah, we're just gonna go another route back. Should be fine. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh no, this is not sparkly water. Well, whatever. Maybe even not so bad. That could be the reason for the cranky throat. Yeah, if I kill this one guy on the bottom, like not necessarily the bottom, on the left hand side of the map, this one in front of me, I should get my level up. Yes, okay. Then all we have to do now is just get out of here. Go to our Merchant of Trust and get ourselves some good old Thunderbolts. I don't know how I've had this song stuck in my head right now, but it just happened. Okay. Anyhow, let's get out of here. Noloon music, my beloved, I wanted to say, before I got a stroke. Don't know why I had such a difficulty saying that. Wow. This is a good selling item. Do I have anything in it? I don't. Looks cool though. Or whatever. We're gonna sell. That is for Thunder Boys. But it is also pretty good upgrade material, pretty sure. Now we're gonna be greedy. We're gonna instead sell this stuff. Because who needs stability? Provided by safety items. Okay. Did I need wind or thunder? I needed thunder and rock. You don't have rock by any chance, no? No. I'm pretty sure rock was in Muskaraka. And since we're only buying 2 of them, we should be fine. If the guy selling rock is not in this place, I'm just gonna go to the guy in the Dark Castle. I'm pretty sure that one sells everything. I don't know who the merchant is. Oh no, this is the guy who we turned into a sun sword. Just to turn the sun sword into a sphere. Okay, we're just gonna go to the Dark Castle. Dark Heaven Castle. Does this ending even make a lot of sense? Shouldn't the Dark Castle not exist because we changed the past? Or did they just leave us in the bad past, future? Maybe. Okay. He is also not saying something like, wow, impressive, you beat him. Well. Guess a young boy killing the Dark Genie is not remarkable. Aha. We get the Drain Seeker. I'm pretty sure this sword had vampirism. It did. It has Drain. We need more thunder. I have one thunder, take it or leave it. Shit. Well, shouldn't have gambled. Yeah, let's make some more money. For now I don't have planned to actually fish. That is 4 more. Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and buy the thingy boos, the thunderstones at our local boy. That's one way of ruining a song. Okay. Could we technically just put in all the thunder we just bought and call it a day? We could. But that doesn't make a lot of sense. How much thunder do we need? At least 3, okay. So now we can just go ahead and adjust one stat that is a little too low. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Holy is gonna be the call. Because that one is actually really abysmally low. Okay. We only killed 800 enemies here. Rookie numbers, I guess. Up. There's the passage, but we don't have tram oil anyways. So there's no need to actually have this at hand. Up. The magic sphere. So now we could consider rather going to the bottom part. 400 bucks. Some bread. And next passage. Let's see. What can we run into? Besides exits. That's what I thought. Okay. And this also looks quite easy to commit. Oh, key. Key. Thanks. That was a weird camera angle. To my defense. Yeah, without a tram, it's gonna take a while to actually get our upgrade here. I mean, I'm in no hurry. I actually just was baiting the game and giving me one of those gems, come on. One of those tram oil thingies. Well, the game is not baitable. I see how it is. Oops. What do we get? A bone sword. Epic. So if any character needs a lot of ice, we have a good damage source for that at hand. Okay. And we also get escape powder. I think we're just gonna go through all the floors till we have this weapon upgraded. I think that's a decent call. Up. There's literally nothing that could be troublesome, so easy peasy. Okie dokie. I almost ran into that. But I sidestepped like a pro. Okay. Okay, the map delivered us a good known answer. There's no key to doors. And it doesn't matter which way I go. That's a Minon. That's a room full of goodies and enemies. Neat. Some money as well. Undead Buster. And that was the last chest. So there's no tram oil here. Unlucky, but I mean whatever. We just have to... I mean, I can literally also just go through the entire dungeon till I find tram oil. Not gonna lie. I need tram oil for my upgrade session anyways. Good thing I was waiting. Ba-da-dum. Bum. Bum bum. Bum dum bum. Bum ba-dum. We hit it with one of the semi-swings. Nice. Okay. For some reason I also get stuck on the water with the drone's feather. Was that the last guy? Yes. Okay. That's how we are gonna upgrade. I could arguably stay on this level. I mean, that's actually not a bad idea. I just stay stuck on this level because there's 4 upgrade slots here. I'm just gonna upgrade with quote-unquote garbage. just to get a lot of different stats down. And then I can just go ahead, and once I find Tremoil, I mean, let this weapon soak up everything. I mean, why not? As long as I'm not capping out with like the base stats, I should be good to go. Let's risk it. Monsters pump with energy. Wouldn't have made a difference, but that was a great example for why I don't pick those up. I rarely get lucky on them. But when I do, it actually gets stuck in my head. Ah, we are on statue hell. Not like they can actually do something against us, but I mean... Oh yeah, free durability gone, oh no. And there's Tremoil. That's a good thing. But we're still gonna upgrade this weapon a little more. Up until the moment it's capping out. Gives slightly more value. Funny guy. You know, it actually makes even more sense to leave this place, because we are poisoned. Okay. Good. Then we have a little map. Some more chicken. But we have one problem, which is there is no water on this stage. I would greet for the chest on the top left. Because that actually makes some sort of sense. Because it could be a good weapon. Not for this character, obviously, but maybe for one of the other ones. Okay, not a good weapon, not a good item, whatever. I'm not gonna run this entire way back for, I don't know, 6 gold. Nuh-uh. Not gonna happen. Up. And leave the dungeon temporarily. Temporarily. Back into the dungeon. This was probably slower than just going in. Okay. The Drain Seeker does look pretty epic. Like this little ornament in the middle gives the entire weapon pretty much all the flair it needs. And of course I hear a whole lot of bats. Yeah, no, you're gonna poison me. He didn't. Ooh. Gambling for once paid off. There was a lot of upgrades I just did in one go. Delicious. put these two in as well. And most of our stats here are past the 40% mark. Maybe it's not too bad after all. I mean, not like I need stamina, but it's a nice to have, I suppose. It's a curse. I mean, doesn't matter though. I am gonna be stuck on this weapon for now anyways. Also, it could be that, yeah, stamina soaked up the poison, like the curse thingy. So even then I'm good to go. Okay. Then we can just discover what is left on the bottom part. Let's just do some precaution swings. And this one, and that one. And the room is cleared. Okay, one more place to go. And I can just go to the back room thingy boo. Get my Heavenly Cloud, or was it Dark Cloud? Dark Cloud, okay. I see. Okay, up we go. There's the tram oil. Okay, let's see what we get here. Mage Slayer. Decent start, I guess. Bomb nuts, never mind. I don't know, some enemies just really love kiting the living shit out of me. And I always fall for them. That makes it even more sad. Okay, room's cleared. Attack +1. And an aquamarine. Good start. Maybe the upper 3 chests are gonna have anything in them. Monster is pumped with energy. I can live with that. Rogue Eternal, thanks for the follow. It is appreciated. I love you, rawr. And another attack +1. Some wind. And yet again another yummish. Okay, so do we take this pedestal? No. We had some sort of luck in the other side. So I'm not gonna gamble anymore. Instead we're just gonna keep a good distance to that. Well, how is it going? Are you a fan of the Dark Cloud? I'm not gonna bother killing the guys on this side. I'm just gonna immediately hop back into the cart. There's no point in getting those 2 or 3 experience points per enemy. Up. Why did they spawn so far away? Man. I was hoping for them to be any way closer. Well, doesn't matter. And on to the next side. Let's see. Now we have 4 more to go, and I think up until that moment we actually have the upgrade going on. Yeah. Should be fine. Up. Neat. Yeah, we're gonna do this. And then we're just gonna upgrade onto the next level. Because I need these animations. Yes. And this weapon looks pretty good. Okay, we need attack, we need magic power, we need fire, we need thunder, and we need anti-dead boys. Could just force the damage like this. We could also force every single other stat with this one. Or we can just go fully bananas and put this one in. Which probably gives us... It doesn't even give us the full upgrade, wow. Yeah, but we're gonna keep this one for the other characters to upgrade. This one gives a lot of AD. Yeah, why not? Okay, we need AD. Magic power, fire, thunder, and skull. This gives fire. This doesn't give skull. This gives magic power. We don't need magic power anymore. Even more fire. I mean, actually we can keep the garnet for now. We need Undead Slayer. Yes, this one. And we probably still need Thunder. Because with all these items we didn't get a single upgrade on Thunder. This one gave anti-Thingy-Boo. I mean, we need fire, yeah. Tricky. Ah. We're just gonna keep this sword the way it is right now. For now it should do a pretty good job. This also has to be such an insanely good upgrade. Up. Okay. These two are actually close enough. This is free experience to take. Up. Okay. Can I stop clicking out again? Jesus. Doing the same mistake over and over again. Nice. Now we get these guys. And we move on. We're almost halfway done already. Not bad, not bad. Which means Toan is gonna be completely evolved with his sword pretty soon. Not bad. I cannot complain about that. Okay. I mean, once we are done with Toan, we are definitely gonna upgrade to Goro. We're not gonna do this in the same stream though. It's rather gonna be like, once this guy is done, we're just gonna make some more Statusspheres. And after a while call it. I think that should be a pretty decent approach. Okay. And this... just because we like poison. Okay. And back onto the other side. I have so much repair powder, I cannot be bothered listening to this beeping sound for the rest of the stage. I'm just gonna get rid of the beep. Okay, and these two. And one more. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna commit to this. Magical sword with power of darkness. Pretty edgy description if you ask me. You need thunder and fire anyways. We can also just put it in like that. Right? Yeah. Okay. Two. You in the far back as well. Okay. Endurance +3. AKA a whole lot of money. I'm gonna take a gremlin pose for once in my life. That way I'm actually sitting pretty straight in front of the mic. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Even more enemies. Okay. Now there's 5 more to go. I think we have to do this at least twice to get the next upgrade. Oops. Embarrassing. Nope. Nope. You know what? Fun's decreased a little. At least now it's not bothering me the entire time. I was getting so incredibly curious about what is inside of that thing. I just couldn't live with it anymore. Okay. Now we go all the way back. Which is effectively something that I could also speed up. I could just do this. But I mean, the music gets funky, and I do not like. I do it for this section, it's fine. In my opinion, at least. And you too. Good. Now I should be good to go. Up. There's one enemy on this side. One all the way back here. Okie dokie. And 4 enemies to go. Also, before this stream actually started, I was scouting a little through like people streaming right now, and also streaming right now Dark Cloud. So this time, if any of those two are still online later and streaming, I'm gonna just, for the sake of it, raid once in my life. And then hide, hide behind something, I don't know. We're in a pretty bad shape here, item-wise. I do not like. Okay, this gives anti-skull. That's a start. And this gives fire, but we already are capping out on fire damage. Yeah. But we're not capping out on this one. That's good. Could I technically put both in without capping? I could. Okay, it still goes up to 145, Jesus. I could need a gem that gives thunder. That would be quite helpful. I think since we are going for upgrading anyways, we are not going for spheres anymore. I should go to the shipwreck and just spam that one. to get as much gems as possible. Because there we can at least influence the amount of times we go to the other side. I hate bats. Wow, okay, I couldn't hit it because it was stuck on my head. Interesting interaction, to say the least. Leave the dungeon. Okay, is there anything I need here? No, I have 36 repair powder. Could that... yeah, I should do this. Get rid of my junk. Buy 2 of these, buy 2 of those. That way I already have upgrade material in store. Then we can just go this approach. Now we go to Queens. Get ourselves some cute, delicious fish. And we can just start grinding gems. As much as we can possibly get. Yeah, I was thinking about doing it a really cheap way, but nah. That would be a little too extreme for my taste. And then we do this. And shipwreck. We're just gonna do the first and the second floor over and over again. Because there's no downside for me to actually do the first floor. Even if it's cursed, I have Quench on the sword, which should allow me to like ignore the problems. Okay. Locked hammer door. Also not a problem. Oh wow, we also wanted these guys. Durability decreased. Now I actually had a bad effect. Which means now I can actually stop taking these. Get over here, crap boy. We're gonna take this route first. I was about to say, there ain't no way that I get 2 bad effects twice. Okay, luckily it didn't screw up my weapon altogether. But getting another bad effect was so incredibly well deserved for me. Ooh! That is a pretty good weapon. Not because it has a lot of damage, but with that one I can actually get another guy who has Quench as side effect. Which means we have another character that cannot be bothered less by the first bar. Good thing. That one dropped money. I saw that. Gimme. We can feed them the first fish. Junior Chief. And up there is nothing. Okay. Which means we can just go ahead, go on the other side, get our stuff, and then get into the next floor. Ooh. These guys are flapping fish. Okay, third. Nope. I should yet again stop taking them. But what can I say? At some point I'm gonna regret taking them, even though I wouldn't know. Okay. There's water at the bottom too. So another thing that I don't have to worry about on this side. I mean, let's get this guy. Now we just skip to the water for now. To prevent taking damage. Now we can just actually loot the place. Easy as that. Up. Another pair of bomb nuts. Some ice. Okay. Some more fire. Actually a good pick. These guys deal 54 damage. Wow. Actually expecting way less. So I have to some sort of sidestep them, okay. Alright, I also heal back when I deal damage. I forgot about that part. And now we just go to the next floor. Easy peasy. Okay. We didn't get a single gem out of this place. I just we get the almighty sign of no connection. Okay, so now we're just gonna wait up. Okay, there's a picture again. I don't trust this though, so I'm gonna wait a little. Because that's what the smart boys would do. And we don't want to be a dummy dum-dum. Yes, yes. That's how they are called. So let's just make sure that everything is working first. Which means some nonsensical talking before I actually do any more progress. But it seems to have stabilized, even though the bitrate right now is just a red dead thingy boo. Let's restart once more. Okay, that way I can actually see just one situation where I didn't have a connection. I mean, that's normal. Good. Keep on moving. Keep on swimming. Ow. yeah, right, I wanted to leave the dungeon. I forgot about that part. I'm missing 1 point. Well, next floor. Not leaving the dungeon. Well, that completely caught me off guard. Also didn't happen for quite a good time. That I didn't disconnect or stuff like that. Well, sometimes it just happens. Okay. Triple fire. Go. We still need fire. And we have 1 fire and 2 thunder. Ooh. Hold the phone. Hold the horses. We need anti-skull. And with this, I actually get a lot of... Ooh, we should definitely do this one. We don't have anything that gives thunder anyways, right? This, on the other hand... would be an insane strong upgrade. 20 on every single magic thingy boo. Then we can just put thunder twice in there. You know what? I think that's literally the best we can do right now for this sword. That's how we are gonna use this sphere. Because if I don't use it there, I'm not gonna use it at all. I know myself, unfortunately. And that's how my P-brain would actually think about such an occasion, that there might be a better one. Which just simply wouldn't happen. So my phone is dying, hang on. That is something that I may be having to keep an eye on. Oh no. Is it one of the bad cables? No, it isn't. Okay. I thought I'm just gonna hear the USB plug-in, plug-out sound the entire rest of the stream. But it is not happening, which is good. Okay, we find some more thunder. Dum, bum. Okay, the stream stabilized itself. Good. Still a little surprised that it disconnected. Okay. We're just gonna take this route first, because it's not locked off. It's always a good approach. Whoa. I face tanked both of those guys. Well, happens. There's the magical sphere. Behind the door apparently is the exit. Or the other side. Oh my god, it's a perfect dungeon. And do I greed? Should I greed? Maybe. Okay, we get these two. We get our water supply back up, and it is doing the connecting sound, but not that much. Yeah, I think I can live with that. was just twice. Also, since you cannot hear it on stream, it should only bother me. Always a good thing. Oh, I remember. Suddenly I don't want to be greedy anymore. Do I put myself through the cell? Yeah. Why not? I need the experience anyways. Another pair of bomb nuts. Amazing. Some more gold. Up. And more enemies. Just have to corner them. Or just rush fully into them. Because then they don't know how to react to me. I think that should be my approach instead. Surprise the enemy. Up. We don't take that. We took our beating by those. Now we learn out of it. Easy as that. Okay. Another chest and another enemy. And of course it had to be one of those guys. Why would it be a normal enemy anyways? Just has to be one of those kite boys. Just hopping all the way back. I'm gonna sip some good old water. Amazing. Up. Battle music right off the start. There was a plant on this side. Okay. We are also pretty close to the next level, so might as well just go ahead. We take these freebies. Okay, if I exhale like a lunatic, you can hear it. Amazing. But I mean, not like I'm doing that constantly, so that's fine. Up. Okay, one more enemy. And then I can have this insanely satisfying upgrade. You're gonna be the honored one. The Capitan. Up. Okay, what do we need now? Thunder and Skull. Nothing else. We have both. I would assume that Skull is the problem. No, it's Thunder. Ain't no way that I need more than 80. I mean, who am I to judge, I suppose. Could do this. And a diamond. Diamonds are always a safe bet, because you never are maxed out on anything. Not that quick, at least. Yeah, I'm just gonna face tank those. That's just pretty much whatever. So wasn't there some sort of blocking? I never use it. I don't even know how to block. That's how accustomed I am to that. Is it L1? No. I mean, maybe L2? How would I block? There is blocking, 100%. I just never use it. Maybe I have to press the lock on camera and then something? Ah yeah, R1. Okay. And I could try using that against the Capitanos. Just baiting an attack and then slapping them back. It's definitely gonna be better than just straight up face tanking them, I suppose. Okay. That's actually not what I was expecting to happen. That it just keeps jumping away. I mean, standing still apparently is the matter. Interesting. We're gonna figure this enemy out, I'm pretty sure. I mean, that works, and it's way less stressful. Yep. Okay, and we keep on moving. I mean, if he's already going into a corner, why not? I'm just gonna take that gift. Nice. Okay. I'm hearing a lot of barking, and I'm hoping it's not my dogs. Hope they're just chilling. Like they should, instead of being god fucking lunatics every single time they have the opportunity to do that. Up. Okay. And off into the mouth abyss we go. We are back on the normal floor. We're gonna get some water again, and we're going back in. The fast place. Ooh, enemy music. Right off the bat. Okay. And this guy. Ah, stop jumping. A rotten fish. Amazing. Oh, boy, boy, boy. Oi, 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 boy, boy, boy. Ach. Okay. I mean, yeah, why not? Not the best upgrade, but I mean, now we know that we need both. Which means we have to take this one in as well. Because it seems we need 80. Does this have... Oh, it does. 7 heaven. Does it also have... It does. We're not using it, obviously, but I am trying to pin down which element is exactly missing. Okay, it's both. So if I just do this... I still don't have enough. Do I really need 90 thunder? There's no way for me to figure out, unfortunately. Probably not. Hang on. I don't believe that nobody has thunder. But it seems like that. Ah yeah, right. I forgot. Just sit back like an idiot. Finally. I don't know if they would be permanently blocking. Sure, fine. But these guys are literally just jumping back every single opportunity they get. I mean, I could go back and get another thing of... how is it called? Thunder. Another batch of thunder. And then I can just basically pinpoint what exactly I am missing. Also, we have so much upgrade powder. I think we are just gonna go ahead and use some of that. Like 2 or 3 thingy boos. Just to look out. Oh. Nope. Good. And now we go out. Easy as that. Okay, now instead of going to Muskaraka like I did the last 2 billion times, I think, I can go to Nolon, get myself some thunder. And also I'm pretty sure that guy sells skulls. If that's the case, I could just finish the weapon like that, without using up all of my special stuff. Okay, he only sells thunder, but that's almost sufficient. Okay, get rid of the rotten fish. Get rid of all the extras. Okay. Now I can just go ahead. Up. Fill up the weapon with thunder ones. And maybe it's not this that is missing. Maybe I need even more thunder. Nope. Which probably means I need more skull. Since I'm on 82 skull, it would mean that I need 90. Which is a stupid amount. Okay. As for now, we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves free upgrade powder. Because I think that should be sufficient. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're also just gonna bring this one with us. That way we can actually go ahead and clear out one more additional backroom thingy boo. Okay, first things first. Is it thunder that we still need? Nope, it's not. It's literally just skull. So let's go ahead and buy some skull. Also, while I am streaming, I'm thinking about what to get like as snacks tomorrow after work. Because my snack supply is kinda running dry. And I do wanna re-buy some. That way I have some delicious munchies for once in a while. Which is quite crucial. Sure, you can just keep an eye on your figure and stuff like that. But first of all, that's something I've never cared about. Like, I only had a set limit how much I wanted to weigh, which is like in between 80 to 90 kilograms. And every single time I go over that threshold, I just change up my diet for a few months. And, I mean, below wouldn't be that bad. And doesn't happen anymore. So, yeah. That's a little the thing that I'm currently keeping an eye on. Just staying below 90. Up. I mean, do I do this? Then I can just sell 3 of those. Should be worth. Because now... Jesus, everything maxed out on the first page. Looks so dumb. Yeah, now I have enough for 7th Heaven. Look at that. The sword suddenly looks ugly as hell. I really dislike the look of 7th Heaven as sword. But it can take a lot of damage. That's something I remember. Just straight up 189, that's so stupid. But okay, but that means he is done. She is done. He desperately needs upgrades. Also, I'm gonna dump this thing, because I cannot use it as upgrade material. I can sell it though. Hang on, why should I dump it? Here, look, I have an incredibly good item for you. There. Your customers are gonna love the quality. Yeah. Goro is the next champ I need to upgrade. And that's gonna be a really, really long adventure. Because all of his action he had is non-existent. Yeah. But since this is a tone run right now, we're gonna do the very last thing we can do. Which is making some good old quench upgrade material for our Chonka boy. I don't have a single item that gives endurance. Well, I mean, doesn't matter. We are on almost 50 endurance. The sword shouldn't break. Okay. Well, let's upgrade that bad boy. And once that one is also done, I think I'm gonna call it. I think that is a pretty good way of ending. Maybe we even find some tram oil. That would be a dream. But if we don't succeed with that one, that's okay. Okay. 31 damage is also pretty fine, because that's sufficient to one-hit every single enemy on this early stages. Also, the kitchen knife is the most basic weapon possible. I love it. Whoop. And we cannot do anything wrong with running up. I shouldn't have said anything. Durability of 25. Yay. That's horrible. This sword's gonna eat so much fucking repair powder. But I mean, whatever. We're also looking for tram oil right now. Oh. Unlucky. Even more unlucky. I mean, whatever. It's not worth anything, but yeah. Not like we have huge money problems. We bought most stuff we actually wanted to have. Okay. And the last chest only has the magic sphere. Up. One more enemy on the top left. We're gonna get that one as well. Of course we get poisoned. Because otherwise it would have been a little too easy. But I mean, whatever. We're just gonna restart the first floor then. I'm not gonna go poison through the entire thing over and over. It's gonna be a little too annoying. Up. Immediately turning back and going in. What's this water noise? It's the game. Sounds like the entire cave is getting flooded. Interesting. And annoying. I feel like I should save, go out, go in. Just to make sure that the save state is not gonna get corrupted or something like that. Because I don't know why I'm hearing water in the entire cave. It seems to be a pretty weird sound bug. Funny guy. Oh my god, how I hate it when they actually start kiting. Okay. And we got this guy. Replenish our HP. Get that guy. There's the exit key. That's a reassuring sound. Okay. Ah, the muffling sound stopped. So maybe it was just a sound bug because of the water in this stage. Still a pretty weird one though, to say the least. Especially if you keep in mind that I was so far away from the water. But it's a little unlucky, because I have to restart the dungeon over and over again, because I'm just permanently getting poisoned. To my defense, this weapon is really short. It's the only reason I'm getting hit that many times. Yeah. Also, I have to restart my main streaming monitor because this red instability symbol is making me paranoid. Okay, it's still there. Oh. Nothing I can do then, I suppose. I'm just stuck with it. Okay. Another one of these guys. And so on. Some more wind. Okay. We're actually getting close to upgrading this thing. Would be a pretty good start. Not because it has the insanest stats, obviously. But, I mean, Quench is just a pretty good stat in general. Getting that one basically for free should be a nice start. Okay. There's definitely not too much water on this stage. Yet again, another pretty weird dungeon layout. I mean, why not? Up. And the bottom part is missing. This is actually the first time I'm doing the first floor without getting poisoned immediately by some stupid bat. So chances are high that I can just go to the second floor. Okay then. Oh, we missed a room. There could be tram oil. Well, yes, I'm gonna take the detour. Not a lot for me to lose there anyways. Up. I said I'm gonna go to the second floor. Without getting poisoned. I was not planning on jinxing myself. So just to make sure, we're gonna go for the overkill. Hello, how are you doing? You wanna be part of the insane kitchen knife stratospheering? I'm doing well, how are you? I'm doing pretty fine. I got annoyed like half an hour ago because the stream crashed for a solid minute or two, but luckily it still has the same session time, so I'm not too mad about it. And thankfully I immediately saw it. So not too much running around without having it on stream. Up. But yeah, what I'm doing right now is just trying to get Toan's weapon on max, which I actually succeeded in, which means that I have the 7th heaven, finally. And since I didn't want to end the stream right off, I decided to also just make the kitchen knife into a Statusphere and put that one into Goro's weapon. That way I can actually have him start off quite good. Oh, that's unfortunate. Good thing you caught it. I'm glad to see people playing it. I mean, back then, more or less, when it got released, and I was, I don't know, 3, 5, around that years old, my parents used to play it. So I picked up that game from that time, and when I was, I don't know, 8 or 9 years old, I actually played it myself. And I really, really liked it. And now, 20 years later, more or less, I'm still playing it. So this game pretty much aged good for me. It is. And apparently it has a sequel, which I didn't know about, like, up until a year or 2 years ago. Which is something I'm probably gonna stream next. I hate poison. And I hate kitchen knives. I just want to quench. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm also doing a run through as well right now. But how is it going for you? Did you limit yourself to some specific things, or are you just doing a basic run? And one more. Because when I started, I actually decided to like play Xiao up until the very last boss. It was just basic run because I haven't played it in a while. Fair enough. Yeah, like just starting right off new, like after a few years, and just starting with a challenge is a little weird. But yeah, I just went ahead, upgraded Zhao only, up until the Dark Genie. And now that the Dark Genie is beaten, I just decided to upgrade every single other weapon, so that in the Demon Shaft I can just go ahead and play like 16 to 17 floors with every single character in the game, to like spice it up a little. That's the main reason I'm doing all this upgrading shenanigans. Because I don't know, I could just go 100 floors with Xiao only, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be a little boring if I just do that. So I'm gonna spice it up. Not just for myself, but also for like, I don't know. I feel like if you have the option to view like different characters playing and showing off, and actually also having the risk of dying, or just, oh look at this, my Zhao is doing 2000 damage per enemy, look at that, what a miracle, I went through the entire dungeon. I feel like the first option is a little better. Up. But are you doing the run like just in general, or are you streaming it as well? For some reason I assumed you were streaming it, but that's like, I don't know, a little foolish. I'm in the Demon Shaft now. A couple of friends of mine are thinking we might do a race through. That is actually also a pretty insane idea. You just go ahead, I don't know, time it and say first who gets to the 100th floor wins. I've been streaming it. I mean, like recently, is there still a VOD or something like that up? Because if so, I'm gonna watch it. Because after stream, I'm just gonna do like a little scouting for YouTube shorts in this stream. And after that, I don't know, stare at the wall, something like that. So might as well watch some good old Dark Cloud from the couch perspective. I mean, racing to the top sounds pretty fun. Up. Getting the weapon down to 1 HP is also interesting. Not taking any risk. Yeah, that's something. I don't think I have what's up at the moment. I'm pretty new to the whole streaming thing, but we haven't started the race just of my friends lost their progress and needed to get back. I mean, yeah, that happens pretty fast. Like, not only just general breaking of the sword, but also, I don't know, corrupted memory slots, for example, or the game crashing at some random situation where it shouldn't crash. All those stories are quite familiar to me. Like a few floors ago, I unironically got paranoid that my game is gonna crash. Oh, and thanks for the follow. It is appreciated. Also, I just got Tremor. That is not as exciting as a follow, but it has a high value as well. Would you look at that? I mean, I'm not taking any damage anyway. Tremor is always good, I know, right? Fun fact, back in the days, my grandfather, when he was playing the game, he didn't know exactly what to do with Trem oil. And he saw that it's for a pretty high price, so he went ahead and sold it at the merch every single time. Yeah. which was, like, after a few months, quite hilarious to me, when I actually realized how the game works and stuff like that. Because he just gave me the controller and was like, you know, actually go ahead, give it a shot. And I just went ahead, went to like this tram. I was like, what could I use on this? And I just went through every single picture. To be fair, I'd probably do the same thing if I don't know. Yeah, I mean, once we then realized what it's good for, it never happened again. For apparent reasons. Also, I'm pretty sure, since he after that then started collecting the tram oil and putting it into the storage, that you only have a limited amount of probability on tram oil, which means if you, like, I don't know, stock up on 10 tram oil, you're not gonna get an 11th one, because you already have the 10. So I don't know, he had like on the old hack quite possibly 2 rows, 3 rows of tram oil, and he rarely, like extremely rarely, got any additional tram oil. And sure, it is rare, but not that rare. Up. Also, unfortunately, I am playing on the European version, which means I cannot go into the backside in the Dark Castle. So yet again, another playthrough where I'm not seeing it. I mean, it's basically just gonna be the Dark Castle in a different color palette. I've never been through that one. I mean, are you playing on the European version? Because if you are, I have pretty bad news for you. I didn't know there was a version that you could. Yeah, the American version has access to the flapping duster, which is like, not flapping, I don't know how exactly it's called. Just basically an item which you would use to like get dust off rocks. And that's what you need to get to the other side. But the European version is bugged for that. Which means it never spawns that item. Which of course, way back then I didn't know. But, I don't know. At some point I read an article about it. I thought it was across the board that it was bugged. No. I'm pretty sure there was versions where it worked. I'm not gonna put my hand in it, because I read that article like 16 years ago, something like that. But, yeah. If my English skills back then were sufficient enough, I'm pretty sure they basically said, yo, you're not gonna be able to get on the other side. Besides if you play on this specific version. Could have also been the Japanese version. I live in Canada. I mean, then you are probably using the US version, I'm quite sure. I don't know. I mean, so I don't think I have the EU version. Quite possibly not. Maybe if you don't have the EU version, you might have like some weird UK version, because I also think that PlayStation back then had also that difference between PAL and NTFSC, or however it was called. I may though. I mean... oh, that could be it. Yeah, I mean, like, Canada is not the US, obviously. So it could be that since Canada at some point was a Dominion, that they, for some reason, got the same version as the UK. Would be arguably a little weird, that train of thought, especially because the game is not that old, but I don't know. Just putting some thoughts out. But I feel like this game is just way more popular in NA and yeah, that entire region in general. Because so far, every single person that tuned in was not from Europe. Which, I don't know. It is kind of interesting to me how a game can be, like, somewhat be well known in one region and then rather unknown in the other one. But still gonna do some back and forths up until the kitchen knife is done. Up. And you too. Neat. Okay. Let's see what is gonna expect me now. I mean, as long as I get majorly these yummish enemies, I should be fine. They give the most experience after all. Ooh. And upgrade? No. How about now? No. Okay. Thoughts on fishing. My thoughts to fishing is that I should actually do it because it is somewhat busted in this game. But yeah, that's not something I really want to stream. Because as a matter of fact, I also play Stardew Valley once in a while. And I am fishing like a lunatic in that game already. I cannot pull it off and just fish in both games that have fishing in them. I feel like watching me just permanently fish would turn people like into lunatics. It's so good I stream fishing. I mean, it always depends. I didn't give it a thingy boo a try yet. I think I should do it at least one stream, where I just only sit there with a fishing rod. Just to have like the complete game covered. I feel like that would be fair towards the game and its mechanics. Okay. Yeah, actually I could just slide a fishing stream in between like the final demon shaft thing. I mean, there's only 2 fish worth trying, to be fair. Yeah, and one of them used potato cake, I'm pretty sure it was called, which I sold in masses because like an hour earlier I was thinking about just not fishing. But now I'm somewhat getting convinced into fishing. It is hurting, not gonna lie, but I mean, I can also just do some thingy boo potato grind session in the back. Like, that's not gonna be a problem. Just off-screen farming potato cakes. Easy. You can always just buy... You can? Huh. I mean, I've never paid attention to that. But, I mean, if it's buyable... Oops. Almost killed too many enemies. Having a sax as upgrade material later is gonna also be good. And poisonous apples and queens. Yeah, I know that. Because I was getting kind of desperate in the Dark Castle and I was thinking about buying thingies, poisonous apples, to get through the Dark Castle with Ungaga on his like restricted area passage. I mean, I'm pretty good to go, yeah. Like, it's still gonna be somewhat overkill in the Demon Shaft, but yeah. It's gonna be more fun. Yeah, with him there. Like, on his specific floor? Or... Okay. You have to, if you want to, of course, check out one of my recent YouTube shorts, where I was fighting with Ungaga against the Dark Drakes. It just gives you a little enlightenment on how my entire gameplay was with him. Like, not only did I deal no damage at all, but his weird spear, I think it's called Mirage, it only took like 10 hits to almost break. So at the very last moments in that cave, I had to use my wind staff to like maybe get through the thing. And then the very last enemy I was trying to kill with a solid 1 damage per tick, which of course didn't work. But yeah, he then also didn't have the key, and then I had to restart the entire dungeon, which was pretty depressing. But I tried. But yeah, I found out, or I just realized, that the dragons have a weird bonking thingy-boo animation if you hit them from on top of a staircase. I just crashed, so I missed what you said for a second there. I'm sorry. No, that's good. Where did you cut off, more or less? I can just repeat the entire section. Maybe even more effective then, instead of stuttering like an idiot. Also, I have to say... Shit. I think you were mentioning something about Ungaga. Yeah, I was playing like his restricted area thing, and yeah. I posted basically a YouTube short about it. And the short itself was just about me realizing that if you bonk the Drake on the head, it has a really weird animation. But in that short itself, you can also see that I literally did no damage at all. Like I was dealing, I don't know, 10 damage, 20 damage, something like that. And the staff was taking 9 to 10 damage per attack. So I was in a pretty horrible situation. And then I just tried to get through the entire dungeon with the basic staff that also broke after like 5 hits. And then I was hoping that the one enemy I was attacking with 1 damage per tick might have the exit key, which he didn't have. So I just had to restart. Or kill like an additional 4 enemies, of which 2 of them were like the dragons. So no way of me beating that. But it was still fun. And that was pretty much the section where I realized I wanna have every single character definitely upgraded so that I swap around in the Demon Shaft. For those situations exactly. The sex suddenly looks interesting to me. I'm gonna just put the thunder thing in there. That way it's gonna be a slightly stronger upgrade material. And remove the sun sword afterwards as well, obviously. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to get a good chunk of streams out of the game. Like, not necessarily force them, but try to do like stuff that is actually fun to do in this game. Because once I've beaten the demon shaft and every single weapon is on max level, I cannot really just go around the world and say, oh, look at me, I'm going dagger only, hee. Like, that would be rather repetitive, maybe. So instead I would just, I don't know, try to play Dark Cloud 2, just to see how it is. I hope it's not just gonna be like, oh, Dark Cloud is better because of nostalgia, but I would maybe actually like Dark Cloud 2. That would be a good thing. And other than that, I also looked at like other childhood games. I ended up breaking a weapon with a Statussphere, which I meant to take to the diamond on it, dying and then having to leave half my money because it was a limited zone. Oh, Jesus. That is a wombo combo. And let me guess, your last save state was like a solid hour, 2 hours ago, so it was not even worth it to just start up from earlier. Dark Castle actually has a lot of limited zones. When I was streaming it, so I just continued on. I mean, yeah, then you don't, then you don't pull off that trick. Fair enough. But that means you do stream on a regular basis. I see how it is. Which means I know what to do after the stream. Just gonna live out my inner stalker, easy as that. Yeah, but I would definitely give you a follow just to, in case we coincidentally more or less stream simultaneously, I could raid you at the end. Which I'm a great fan of. But I never did it. Because I'm a scaredy cat. You're welcome to check it out. I mean, much obliged. But gonna pick up those 3 coins and back onto the other side. I got into Dark Cloud 2 though. Yeah, same. Which is the reason I want to give it a shot. Like, if I really dislike the game a lot, I just will go ahead and at least play the main story. That way I could just be like, you know, I didn't like it, but at least I saw the story, stuff like that. Wasn't too bad. But yeah. If it's really horrific, I wouldn't force myself through it. Which I don't think, because a few streams ago somebody was in my thingy-boo in my chat, and he was telling me about that there was some aspects about Dark Cloud 2 that were slightly improved. Which is always something nice to hear. That way you know the game didn't do like complete shit. Yeah, I heard that too actually. Huh. Maybe even from the same guy. We will never know. Would be actually funny though. But yeah, I think it would be worth a shot. So yeah, Dark Cloud 2 is on my list. Metropolis Mania, which is a really unknown game, I feel like. It's just basically city building with some sort of anime style. Second Sight was also on my mind to actually stream. There aren't that many people streaming Dark Cloud. I wouldn't be so... was the same person. Yeah. I mean, but that would be actually pretty cool. Okay. Also, like I was saying something about ending the stream once I'm done doing the kitchen knife, and now I'm 2 swords further up. Yeah. I think maybe I'm just gonna seize the opportunity and turn all of my swords into spheres. Keep going, yeah. The grind has to continue. That was flawless. Wow. I actually expected to get poisoned though. Whoop. Why is half the dungeon made out of bats? Yeah, I also hate them. Bats actually made me love Xiao. Like, I cannot live without that cat on a regular basis. Bats are just straight up so incredibly obnoxious. But I have to say, in the Dark Castle, they actually do fly pretty majestic. Why would people hate on Xiao? Like, I don't know, she has a pretty high fire rate, decent damage on every range. I don't know, she was literally the one person I decided on this run. Like, I put a lot of work in her. And she is dealing a lot of damage. I mean, obviously against these guys, but if I go melee, it should be, yeah, 500 damage. With the wrong element. So, yeah. Why would you hate on Kitty Cat? Nah. That is unacceptable. Up. Goro is a character that I rarely play. So I am pretty interested in how that's gonna play out once I'm trying to upgrade his weapon to maximum. That's probably gonna turn out to be a complete shit show. I am pretty hyped for that. Getting screwed over by like dark beast cavern enemies. I don't know, my least played characters, most of the runs are literally Ruby, Ungaga, and Goro. Like, Xiao is pretty overused on my end. Osmond I like to pick occasionally against really annoying enemies. And I mean, Toan you are kind of forced upon. I like Ruby. Yeah, she looks pretty fun. But I don't know, every single time I go through the shipwreck, unlock her, I just straight up skip her, because I just like Xiao more. I don't use Goro Ongaga much. Yeah. So I'm not the only one. But I mean, if you're a Xiao hater, you would like completely go for Ruby. But if you're not a Xiao hater, I don't understand why you would just completely give up on her, like the second you get Ruby. One more hit. Ruby also has an annoying door opening mechanism. It is annoying, that is true, but it's innovative. Innovative. Ah, shit. I tried to say the word way too fast. But yeah, I don't know. It is a cool mechanic, but it is really horrible, the solution for it. You should like have the option to like target the gem instead of going in first person. I think that is the part that actually made the mechanic annoying. That would make it so much better. Yeah, because swapping the element is not even the biggest problem. It's just pressing R2, aiming the camera proper, and then shooting. Just, I don't know, circle, X. That would make it so much faster. But maybe there were some coding problems with that. Who knows? I can imagine it would make coding problems. Like you just use an element on any enemy and the game just detects the death of that one specific enemy as the door opening. I think that happened at some point. I think overall the game is really good for its time. It is. For a PlayStation 2 game, and especially one of the first PlayStation 2 games pretty much, it came out extremely good. Like, I don't know, show me one game that goes into so much detail from PlayStation 2 in different stats for different enemies. Like, you simply won't find that. Also with that tiny building thing, it's not a huge gimmick, but it still is a good portion of the game. I'm also having the opportunity to max out the building efficiency, how much the people are gonna love it. Like other games are just, you do this or that, but not both at the same time. Also, the game is incredibly cozy. Up. And it started the degeneracy of cat girls. You also have to mention that part. Yeah, the music is insane. At the start of the game, of the streaming session, I used like music from Final Fantasy as like opening music. But then I realized, why should I do that if I can just literally go into random dungeons, random places, open random sheets of anything? Like, one of the last streams I literally went here and redid the first page just to use this music as an opener. Like, you have the options to take different music, might as well do that. And also Final Fantasy VII music is not necessarily fitting that good into this game. It's a little too 8-bit-ish. I don't know how many bits Final Fantasy VII had back then. Text saves I could never. What exactly do you mean? Like, you are not proficient enough to, like, get that stuff set up? Or, like, you took that music and put it on your stream somewhere else? No, I just went into, like, oh, I overtuned, sorry. I just went into the starting soon thing, let the music play in the background, and muted my own mic. And then, like, used that for the starting soon segment. So I just have the Pingy Boos how is it called? Like the different sections of my recording on different tunes. Also to like keep the VODs ban free because there's music used there. And yeah. Once I have like the starting soon thing open and I cover basically the gameplay up, I don't even have a starting soon scene. I mean, there's a lot of different approaches you can use for that. For example, the one I'm using right now is from Stream Elements. But I'm pretty sure Twitch itself also has some options. Yeah, I don't know. Back then when I quote-unquote restarted streaming, I set myself apart with like setting up all of that stuff like within a week. Oh, oops, sorry, mouse. Within a week, and made sure that everything is running smoothly and everything would look good enough for the beginning, instead of just streaming right off. So I made sure that I can always just stream one specific window, not the monitor itself, which keeps also the stuff on the back a little safer. And yeah. You can also... You are much more professional than me. I mean, it's basically just looking up some thingies. Like, I don't know, I watched 3 or 4 tutorials to that, and then tried to figure it out as good as I could. But it's not really a necessary thing. So if you just feel rather free to just go ahead, click on the starting button and go right into action, works good enough as well. I've been doing little things as I go. I mean, also a pretty nice approach. That way people that watch you can go ahead and see, oh, look at that. Now she suddenly has a thingy-boo. I don't know, a follower goal, or she has, what else? Background music, like little things. I got emotes on today. Ooh, that is epic. You did them yourself, or you thingy-booed somebody, commissioned somebody for that? Also means you're affiliate, right? And if it's recently, my congratulations to you. I bought them. Yeah, I mean, not everyone has the artistic proficiency to make actual good-looking emotes. Well, then I salute you. How big was the celebration? Was there like a prolonged stream too, or did you just roll with it? Thank you so much. We celebrated by fishing. Amazing. So there was a 14-hour long stream of just fishing. I don't know, but that feels like that could go onto the psychic. But yeah, fishing is a pretty good mechanic in most games. So far I haven't played a single game where I completely disliked fishing. Like, even the basic fishing of Minecraft is fun for me. I usually do like a little bit of fishing to start out, and then I go into dungeons. I mean, that is a way calmer approach than I do. I'm just literally going into the dungeon right off the bat. Yeah, maybe I should have done that like that too. Because the way I did it, I completely missed out on fishing opportunities. Which I am starting to regret. I could have arguably also saved some money by getting the gems through fishing. It's never too late. That is a good mentality. Never too late to embrace fishing. Also earlier I had to find out how to block because I completely forgot about how that mechanic works and that it exists. I tried to use it in a shipwreck against the captains because they were starting to kite the living shit out of me. So yeah, I got a little desperate. And blocking does not make it easier. Honestly, I forgot about that all the time. I mean, there's not a single opportunity where you have to block anything. So you just, I don't know, don't do that. Okay. I don't know why I bought it back then. But now we're gonna turn it into a sphere. Do you think blocking the wind attack by the Dark Genie would work? Arguably, yeah. Yeah. Hang on, that makes sense. I am pretty sure that would work. Hang on, I just face tanked that stupid attack the entire time and I was like, is that supposed how you are to play against? Just face tank it, take damage and eat something? Wait a minute. There's just one way of finding that out. My chat was telling me that it was poor game design, but maybe I just didn't play the game properly. You know what? I think that we both didn't play the game properly, and we were just both a little silly gooses. To put it really, really careful. Because face tanking attacks doesn't sound like a good game mechanic. I don't think anyone plays it properly. Yeah, no, not really. I'm pretty sure there's not gonna be a single thread about how to block perfectly or something like that on the internet. Because no one bothered enough for that mechanic. Okay. Also, this effect is pretty nice. Yeah. I am also going to test it out. Can I actually even access the last fight from here? No, I have to redo the last thingy boo. I mean, oh no. I have to play Zhao. What was the limit? Oh shit. Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't know. He deals also a good amount of damage, but with Zhao I can literally just 4-shot that enemy. Also, wait, am I on the right floor? I'm not on the right floor. Or do I have to redo this entire section of using all characters? Because if I have to do that, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do Ungaga again. I had enough of that bullshit. You have to redo it from your last save. What? Oh shit. Yeah, no thanks. I am curious, but I am not... Yeah, I'm not that curious, I suppose. Maybe I'll try it out. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just gonna try it off screen instead. But yeah, it sounds interesting to say the least. When are you gonna stream next time? Do you have a plan already? Nope. The evil bed. So I could have saved up this entire time that I'm wasting now by just saving before entering the last fight. I try and stream most nights between 10 to 12 AM my time. Currently it is 9:30 PM, right? Wait, what would 10 to 12 AM for me be? Math would be 6 PM, I think. Yeah, maybe? No, hang on. Currently it is 9:30. So it's a 5-hour delay, which means it would be 5 PM. Ooh, never mind. I'm not that bad at math. Let's go. Time zones are weird. Do you stream most days, or what does your schedule look like? It is planned at least to like stream at least 2 or 3 times a week. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes I'm completely exhausted from whatever, like work, for example, or like I didn't sleep much, stuff like that. But if I stream 2 or 3 times, it's gonna be pretty much random besides the Sunday, which is more or less a fixed day. The rest depends always how I am planned at work, but I try to like adjust that every Sunday on my Discord channel, just to make sure that everyone can actually access that pretty easy, because I feel like most people don't bother looking that up on Twitch. And the Twitch application for that is a little annoying in my eyes. Yeah, I am not that free, unfortunately, to just stream whenever I please. But yeah, exhaustion sometimes also just gets the worst of me. So I don't know, for example, if I play up until 7 PM with friends and I want to start streaming at 8:30 PM, I just take a nap and then I'm a little too exhausted because of that nap. And then I don't get myself back in action to like actually start the stream up. A little embarrassing, I have to admit, but yeah. That has happened sometimes already. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, most of my streams, it doesn't matter if there's nobody watching, there's only one person watching, or god forsake, maybe 100 people are watching. I always try to like talk as much as I can. I also just talk free out of my mind. Which means if I do that right after waking up pretty much, I'm just gonna be a zombie. Which means I'm just gonna sit there and literally not talk at all. Which I do not want to do. I mean, come on. Double save. I'm just gonna try to complete the dungeon. It literally... Oh god. When did I save the last time when I went in here? I can do some running around here. The main purpose of why I started the stream is gone anyways, because the weapon is ready. The only reason I'm able to do the schedule I have right now is because I'm off work due to an injury. Otherwise I'd be in the same boat as you. Yeah. Is it like a bad injury, or is it like you are doing okay-ish? Good recovery nevertheless though. I fortunately didn't have any sort of injury so far, which completely impaired my ability to work. I'm recovering, but the accident happened in October. Oh, I see. Jesus. Yeah. But then I hope you are gonna have a pretty flawless recovery then. Oop. Okay. Hopefully, I mean, you are still capable of riding and stuff. So that's the start, I suppose. I hope at least. And that's why we always have repair powder on stock. Oh, greedy people that never want to repair their sword. Cuff, cuff. That's also something that I didn't know from the start. It was a sports injury, so I'm hoping to be able to get back to doing that. Oh, yeah, okay. That, of course, is something rather more annoying, to put it really careful. I know, I can understand being annoyed by that. Which sport, may I ask? That's not what I wanted to do. Whatever. Also, one of my favorite yet useless gimmicks is the fact that you can run around on this upper floor. I don't know, it feels like they could have added like actually a second story and stuff like that. It would have made this dungeon even more awesome. But the dungeon repairing itself also is pretty amazing. I tore my calf muscle, it is less of a recovery time, I see. Hang on, which section was that again? That's a leg injury, no? It's like this part behind the knee. Yeah, I'm an anatomics master, as you can hear. I mean, hopefully you can actually get back to your sport then. Because I can imagine that being really incredibly frustrating if that doesn't work out. Best of luck, regardless. Oop. Just making sure everyone has his water supply. Okay. I think I am actually gonna call it now. I'm not necessarily starting to get tired, it's rather that my my entire throat is starting to dry up insanely hard. Which is making it pretty difficult for me to, first of all, talk, of course, but also make pretty solid train of thoughts. As you might have already heard out. Ugh. Okay. But before I just end immediately, let's see what I can actually do here. I'm gonna keep this one. Gonna keep the fish bait. This is not worth selling. I can sell these though. That's a long way up the demon shaft. We don't need those. Okay. So this one is already prepared. Well, we have to decide on one shitty item for... Okay, you decide. Which hammer am I gonna use on him? Is it gonna be the magical hammer or is it gonna be the battle axe? You are now completely in the spotlight. Yes, one is to keep, the other one is to like to use as sphere thingy boo. Like which one of those two is supposed to be used towards the end, and which one of these two is supposed to become a status sphere. It's got to be the battle axe that will turn into the Inferno. Okay. So we're gonna upgrade this bad boy. Status break, the magical one. Okay. We got it. So we can just immediately prepare the stats we need. That way next stream I just don't have to brain around, at least for the first upgrade. My voice even died doing this sound. That's pretty sad. Yeah. That's what I mean by dying voice. But to be fair, I'm also provoking it a little too much. I think that should be fine. It's fine. If you say so. Okay. But that should be a pretty solid start on the battle axe. I mean, I don't know, I didn't find anything else for Ruby, so I'm gonna stick with the Platinum ring. And the Mirage already has... Oh no, it doesn't have shit. Never mind. So that doesn't... It didn't even get the upgrade process, could it be? Like, did the game reset, basically, from the point where I entered the Dark Castle, but yet was able to give me, like, the new dungeon? Is that what happened? Because if that's literally what happened, what kind of weird code is that? Okay, I'm baffled. That is not even supposed to make sense. It resets and gives you a new dungeon and just pretends that it didn't reset. Like, Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation 1 had like this thing about the game just ending without you having the opportunity to save and just keep on roaming in the world because, I mean, the characters died. But it doesn't really make sense for Dark. I mean, actually, no, it does make sense. Because, I mean, it makes sense, but why would you... no. My brain cannot handle this screwery around. And it was the Gallery of Time, yeah. And he went back to the past and changed the past. So, by changing the past, he destroyed his present, which means by destroying his present, he created a paradox. And since he created a paradox, it means there has to be another alternative where he didn't create a paradox, which means by creating that, his own present got a demon shaft. Because, I don't know, screw this present world, I suppose. I should become a lore writer. That was just fire. I'm pretty sure that didn't make any sense, but well, I tried to put some logic in it. Yeah, okay, I should definitely give the game a rest. I just realized Zhao's thingy boos were starting to... I can appreciate the logic. I mean, at least something. Like Zhao's upgrades laid over Goros. Is that something that always happens? Is it just the first time that I actually realized that? Because it's just for his weapon. Oh, no, it's... Huh. Yeah, there it is. How does that happen? Is there anything else I can prepare? Besides going in front of the actual dungeon I want to farm. Not really. Oh, actually, yes, there is. I can put the fish and stuff like that in the old hag's inventory. I could have done that with the old guy, but I am loyal to the old hag. Okay, good. That woman's poor posture. Yeah. She's not having the best life. But she's happy to get all the magical powers from the windmill. So at least there's something. Okay. I definitely didn't completely exaggerate with the amount of saves I did. At least she's by the windmill. Yeah, exactly. Well, anyhow, thanks for everyone who stopped by. Thanks for everyone who lurked. Thanks for all the follows. Thanks for the wonderful conversation. I am gonna make sure to check out your account as well, because a fellow Dark Cloud streamer is something that doesn't get unnoticed. Anyhow, I'm probably gonna stream on Wednesday again. If I stream tomorrow by any miracle, it's not gonna be a long stream. And I wouldn't bet on it, let's put it that way. Well, anyhow, have a great night. Have a good possible stream coming up tomorrow. Hope to catch you next one. I also hope that you are there in the next stream. And yeah. Anyhow, have a great time. Bye bye. Hang on. No. Is there anybody streaming Dark Cloud right now? That is something that I can actually look. Dark Cloud is category. English Chill PS2. Who is it gonna be? Oh no, no, I clicked it away. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna rate this one. Anyways, have a good night. And we're gonna see each other next stream. Bye bye. Wait, the stream oh no. Embarrassing. Oh no. It doesn't matter. The old fashioned way.